Guys, you know me. I've always been a big Tesla fan. I must have done more than 1,000 videos on Tesla. I'm pretty sure more than anyone else on YouTube. And probably 980 of them have been positive. That's a 98% positive to negative ratio. But something a little alarming is going on right now. I mean, Tesla, right? They bring out the Model Y L. The Model Y L is the stretched, longer version of the Model Y. It's got 601 kilometers of WLTP range. It's got a lot of range for a six-seat EV, one of the longest in the world. And it's great value, I think. Even in China, it's good value, which is really saying something. They got apparently more than 100,000 pre-orders. And then, I mean, something doesn't add up because Tesla's sales in China just hit a 3-year low in October. I mean, weird, right? We know that the Model Y L is being delivered. They're not. It's not like we're waiting for it. So why are the sales so low? Why? Look at these sales here look at this chart here from CNF Post. It shows you this enormous fall, like a crash, and I just don't get it. This is the lowest sales numbers for 3 years for Tesla in China, which is weird because they've got all these models now. They've got the Model Y L, the long range, stretch 6-seat long range version, 100,000 orders, everyone said anyway. They've also got the Model Y long range. They've got the Model Y long range all-wheel drive. They don't have the performance, but that doesn't sell in numbers anyway, so who cares? Model Y standard range, to the Model 3 Plus. I mean, there's 4 different versions of the Model 3, which is actually selling not bad right now in China. There's the rear-wheel drive version. There is the long-range rear-wheel drive version, which has 830 kilometers of range, and it's actually priced fairly well. They've got the long-range all-wheel drive version, which has 753 kilometers of range. Now, this is CLTC, but anyway. There's the high-performance all-wheel drive version as well. That is 647 kilometers of CLTC range. And remember, they've also got a 5-year interest-free deal. 0% interest for 5 years. That's like another $5,000 discount. Here's on Tesla's China website. It says, orders placed before November the 30th, inclusive through the referral reward program, will receive an 8,000 RMB. So that's like $1,500 bonus on car paint options. Orders for designated models placed before November 30th inclusive can apply for a limited time 5-year 0% interest financing plan, which has been going on for months now. Purchase partner insurance and receive a discount on insurance, 8,000 RMB discount. You're getting free insurance. You're getting 0% interest for 5 years. So what just happened to Tesla sales? I don't know. Well, looking at this sales chart here, Tesla sold 26,000 vehicles in China in October, the lowest since November of 2022. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, that must be because EV sales in China are down. But actually, October, for the last 8 years, October has been the 3rd best-selling month of the year in China. The 3rd best. I mean, we're talking sales in October that are traditionally 3 times higher than February, more than double that of January, around probably approximately double that of March. October is one of the best months of the year to sell cars in China. So 26,000 vehicles is literally a crash. This is literally a crash. If you actually think about this logically, it is. Even if you're a big Tesla fan, it doesn't make any difference, the facts, does it? So this is a 36% decline from 40,500 units sold in the same month last year, and a 64% decline from what was sold in September of 71,500. You might be saying, well, Tesla production is constrained. It's not really. Sorry, this is the biggest EV factory in the world. They can make 1 million cars a year if they want to. It's not constrained by production. I mean, I wish it was. That'd be a nice narrative. I feel kind of kind of hard to say that because I really am a legit Tesla fan. I've told so many people to buy Teslas. I've told people to buy Xpengs. I try to, when people ask me a question, what car should I buy? I try to really think about the answer. And I have recommended Teslas on many occasions. Anyway, here's what CNF Post says, and I don't know if I buy this. What do you guys think? The sharp decline may partly stem from waning momentum for the Model Y L. Tesla launched the 6-seat SUV in China on the 19th of August and announced on the 2nd of September that deliveries had begun. Bolstered by the Model Y L, Tesla achieved its 2nd highest monthly retail sales in China this year in September, trailing only March's 74,000 units, according to data compiled by CNET Post. Resync Solar is the company that I used. I'll put a link to them in the description below. But waning demand. How can they have waning demand when they got 100,000 orders and they only started deliveries in the beginning of September? It's what, waning demand after 1 month of being on sale for a vehicle that has 100,000 pre-orders? That does not add up. That's not a logical thing to say. Sorry, CNF Post, I value your data, but that claim is just, I don't know, something weird about what's happened here. Anyway, so Tesla exported 35,500 vehicles from China in October. That was its highest monthly figure since November 2023, but it still means that they didn't produce that many cars for October, and that is still down. I mean, look at the monthly exports chart here from CNF Post. Have a look at these numbers here. I don't really understand. If this was about capacity, then why did Tesla sell and export more vehicles in October of last year than they did in October of this year? Yeah, it's clearly not about that. So, guys, I'm not sure if this will bounce back. I'm going to guess it probably will bounce back in November because, for one, 0% finance for 5 years is just kind of too good to be true. But two, Tesla does make good cars. That said, to be honest, I mean, I've just been to China. I've just been testing Xpeng's P7. Would I buy a Tesla Model 3 when I can get an Xpeng P7 for the same price? Freaking hell no. I mean, guys, the Model 3, don't get me wrong, it's a good car. But like the P7, similar price it's just so much cooler. It's like a car that I don't know, it just gives you that sort of thing where you want to wake up in the morning just to drive your car. That's what I can imagine. The Model 3 might give you that for a bit, but not to the same level of some of these other EVs from other automakers in China, which are just so much more exciting and interesting and different and more practical, bigger boot space, faster charging speeds, more range, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Could Tesla sales be under threat a bit in China? Maybe.